Got it.
2 more to go.
Yes. Then the elevator should allow us access to the upper level.
I will challenge you with all that I have. Today, I will prove that I have surpassed you. As your daughter, as a member of the Arcade family, and as an heir to the name Sandlot.
Again.
Take.
No!
Unforgivable.
Don't give up!
Not today! Can't lose.
This is the fucking mirror. Woo! It literally mirrors how it began. Is that? Alright, so first off, fuck this boss fight and everything under the sun of it. Because of fucking McBurn. Once McBurn's gone, the rest of this fight's gonna be mostly smooth sailing. I'm going to tell you this is about either my 3rd or 4th attempt at doing this. Which means, in all honesty, it's not that hard, because it's my 3rd and 4th attempt on Nightmare difficulty. It's really not that hard. It isn't. It's irritating and annoying because it's a status effect spamming boss. A boss that spams fucking status effects is bullshit. I'm gonna put fucking McBurn down because he's the main bastard against this. Now, I've been on this 3rd attempt for a while, and I've gone down probably about 10 times in total this whole fight. Maybe 12. The only thing that has saved me is Demon Unchained, honestly. I use that out of desperation.
Serious?
Just so Ring could be a bit faster, have more health, and actually be able to save everybody with Saphiric Ring when they were down. Saphiric Ring and the Demon Unchained is what actually saved me through this fight. The rest of it now is honestly going to be smooth sailing.
Let's go.
Just need to pick people back up when they go down here. But the rest of it will be easy, because we're not going to constantly be getting hit by an asshole with fucking fire.
My turn.
It's not going to happen now.
It's off balance.
An opening!
Not today!
McBurn is the main fucking issue there, because he has his basically instant kill move. And his fire, which... He has his 2 fires, which one will cancel all of your buffs and burn you, and the other one is the severe burn, which fucks you over if you really don't get rid of it.
Let's go.
I imagine I'll get a lot of XP for this fight as well. But McBurn, again, was the real issue that whole fight.
Let's go.
He's the only thing that made that difficult.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
The rest of it will be smooth sailing.
You won't.
Well, except when that happens.
Not today! Very well.
Everyone will be up by that point anyway.
Very well. My turn.
All right. Let's go.
The thing I don't like is how he keeps throwing us away like that.
All right.
Hold fast! Black Tortoise formation!
Like, the fight is not as bad. Not as bad as like boss fights in Cold Steel 2, where I got stuck on for a very long time and got very pissed off. I was getting pissed off during this, but that was only because of McBurn. He's done. Now it's easy. I don't count this as a hard fight. I count it as an annoying fight. There's a difference.
It's down.
I'm up! Roar! Healing strike!
So if you're doing this on Nightmare, just make sure you have Saphiric Ring and do do use Reen's Demon Unchained, especially if he's the last person standing. And make sure if you have an S-Craft before Reen goes Berserk, do use it. That's definitely a good plan.
As you...
It's my turn! You can't escape! Fire!
And okay, it's my turn.
Roar! Helix strike!
I'll handle this.
Very well. Very well.
Hold fast! Black tortoise formation!
But
My
man,
turn.
I tell ya. I don't just hate McBurn for nothing.
It's my turn!
So just get up on her own at this point.
My turn.
Don't
Thank
give
you.
up!
It's my turn.
Roar! Helix strike!
I don't even know if
Alright.
Reen... I can't remember if Reen could even go down one more time or not and get back up. I don't even think he can.
Very well.
But I have just no idea right now.
My turn.
I have no idea.
Let's get him!
It's mine.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
Hold fast! Black tortoise formation!
Let's go. Arcus, activate.
Alright!
It's just really annoying when you're trying to get a buff on and McBurn just immediately gets rid of it.
Nope, wide open!
It's mine.
Let's go.
That's part of the annoyance for the fight.
It's off balance.
An opening!
Ha!
Let's go! Roar! Helix strike!
My turn. Let's go.
Here I go! Tap, tap.
Let's go.
I should be getting a shit ton of experience by the end of this, like I really should.
Very well.
Hold fast! Black
No
tortoise
joke, I
formation.
should be getting a shit ton of
My turn.
experience by the end of this. For all the cancels and other things like that.
Witness!
The cancels, natural
Unforgivable.
remedies,
my
bag of
turn.
tricks, triple
Roar.
orders, and stuff like that. And,
Helix strike!
you know,
My turn.
assists. We should be getting a shit ton of stuff.
Let's go. Very well. Cha.
It's my turn! Burning
None of my
hard!
My
And
turn.
Yuna is also very useful here because she will help you gain BP
My turn.
when you can't break.
It's down.
They're mine! It's my turn! Ha!
I'm up! Crimson Slash!
Very well.
My turn.
Hold fast! Black tortoise formation!
Let's go.
Watch Leanne
No!
not even be this, like, watch her not be so hard, because she probably won't spam status effects. Even though the Stall Ritter,
Here I go!
they use a lot of status effects with their attacks, so I don't know.
Hard!
I guess we'll come to
my
that when
turn.
we come to it.
Crimson Slash!
Not today.
I'll handle this.
And okay.
Unforgivable.
Here I go! Tap, tap.
Let's go.
Fucking fine.
Most impressive.
Now,
Like, let's look at our
continue
bonuses
onward.
here. 30 minutes that fight took. And that's a 7.4. Look at all that. Look at all that. You see this here? Reen almost got the maximum. And we leveled up about 4 to 5 times from that fight. 4 to 5 times from that fight alone. I'm glad Sophia is now at level 10 because I needed it at level 10. But a 7.4 EXP bonus on a 30-minute fight. Heavenly Jewel. See, now we can get up twice. That's kind of what I needed during that
Diligence is
fight.
its own reward.
That's how it's done.
And I had, what I also had done for this is I had, at the beginning, I don't know what changed this, but at the beginning I put all the characters I wasn't going to use so they can just get hit with McBurn's skill and that be the end of it. But Duvalie and Crow were moving faster, so I swapped Arena and Laura in. McBurn did his move, they got damaged, but I immediately did a Sephiric Ring, stuff like that.
Lovely.
I did it! All right, got it.
I must continue to train.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
That fight, man, 30 minutes. It was a long battle.
Well done.
Really? Not that hard even as angry as I seem to have been, it was not that hard. Just annoyance.
She did it!
Father!
Don't worry. I'll be okay. The curse had been keeping me from feeling pain. Now that I'm freed, it's all coming back. You have mastered our family's techniques, and even gone beyond them. However, you know that this is only the beginning of your path as a swordsman.
Yes. Strength and a blade are not what make a swordsman. It is the strength of the soul within that makes the Arseid School what it is. I promise that I will continue to strengthen my soul in the days to come.
Well said.
I'm honored to have witnessed the true radiance of the Arseid style.
I hate to admit it, but it really was impressive.
Not bad at all. For a warm-up, anyway.
Blazing Demon, it seems you haven't had your fill yet.
What are you after, McBurn? It was almost like you were only there as support for the Viscount. That's not like you.
Now that you mention it...
I just didn't want to steal the thunder from Mr. Blademaster here, that's all. But this is where I really kick things up a notch. You ready for round 2? The Blademaster chick's had her fun. But aren't you itching for more action, kid? How about you, Kruger? Oh. And I bet the little Vander could show me a good time, too.
His demonic sword.
Very well. Now that I am myself once more, I can show you a fight you won't soon forget.
For Laura and the Viscount. We'll take you down, McBurn!
Confirmed. The Blademaster is unable to battle.
Looks like it ain't happening. Except I gotta fight this fucking thing again.
Huh?
What? That thing from the Gargantua!
The Black Workshop must have begun mass production.
This thing was much more of a bitch to deal with than fighting Rutger.
Activating backup protocol. Commencing extermination of intruders.
Did they have this thing here as backup in case the Viscount was defeated? Looks like it. To make matters worse, we can't summon our Divine Knights here.
McBurn's gonna probably destroy it, being like, "You don't get in my damn way!"
Damn it. They were ready for anything.
Ulbrich, you piece of shit! How dare you try to get in the way of my fight!
He's just gonna destroy it in one blow.
He wrecked it in one blow!
The Blazing Demon's flames are not to be underestimated.
Oh yeah, I know that much, Sharon.
Anti-magic armor. Pain in the ass. In that case, how about this?
There's no need for that!
Well now.
Go now!
Right
magnificent blade! No way! Brother, uncle, mother too!
The Vanders!
They made it in time.
We couldn't ignore a request from Victor. Unfortunately, my brother was indisposed at the moment.
You called them here, Father?
Indeed. News had reached me that Bateus was in eastern Erebonia. I requested his support, just in case.
You thought to do that even while under the influence of the curse.
Just how strong is he?
Kurt, you've done very well. The rest of Class 7, too.
Father couldn't make it this time, but we'll do everything we can. Olivier's people outside are counting on you, so do your best.
Right!
Man, even if the Thunder God couldn't make it, this is one hell of a lineup you brought me.
So you're the one they call the Almighty Conflagration. This is the first we've met.
It would appear your strength is beyond the bounds of humanity itself. It would be a waste not to challenge you.
Yeah, but we're not. That's the thing.
Though it seems there's still something you're hiding from us.
See, that's the thing. Every time we're like, with McBurn, we're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to bring out the power. Then the game's like, no, actually, you're gonna do that either much later or in the next game. In this case, it's gonna probably end up being much later.
You got a sharp eye. But I wouldn't want to burn the whole tower down. So that'll be it for today.
What are you up to?
Heading back. I've already overstayed my welcome here. Figure I might as well let the Blade Master and his daughter enjoy their reunion. Gotta say though, Erebonia is my kind of place. Plenty of strong fighters here. Seems like you guys are just about ready for my full strength.
Oh wow, look at that.
What?
But we can save that for after you beat the Steel Maiden. We'll meet again on this world's final day. I'll be looking forward to it.
He's gone.
What was that shadow? I can't stop shaking. What in the world is he?
I agree, it is worrisome. However, there are more pressing matters. The barrier generator is above us. The Imperial Defense Force will be here any minute now.
Father!
You're right.
Go on ahead. We'll keep the Viscount safe and escort him out.
We'll meet up with you as soon as we're able.
All right, be careful. The elevator to the rooftop is over there. Let's go.
I really still have more of this place to go? Like, that's not it? Well, we're gonna have some other fight here. Because they have an Orman charging thing right there. Unless they're just leaving that there because of it was there in 3. I'm gonna save anyway. I could already tell from far away, but things have definitely changed since we were last here. According to Teo's findings, this place is linked to the thermal, well, whatever sector. It's gathering mana from nearby areas and channeling it to power the ions, too. The generator should be just up ahead. Let us move. Right. We have to shut it down as soon as we can. I'm so saving. Like, right now. This game is getting saved. 30 minutes, like that's a long ass time for a fight. Thank God. I'm surprised. I mean, 4 to 3 losses isn't that hard to me. It really isn't. It'd be hard if it wasn't a status effect spamming boss, or if Viscount Arcade was just as difficult even after McBurn died. Or didn't die, but went down. I know my hards from my easies. There it is. It's just like the magic barrier generator we saw in the Gargantua. Can you shut it off, Sharon? It's based on a standard RF design, so I should be able to work it out. But concerning the modifications Lady Maribel may have made, it may be advisable to destroy it. I suppose we can't discount the possibility of it being booby-trapped. Agreed. Shall we?
Oh, I'd prefer if you didn't. It's a very important part of our experiment.
Do I really have to fight you now? It's her! Maribel! The Wellspring Alchemist herself.
Welcome, Class 7. And you as well, crew. Oh wait, it's Sharon now, isn't it? It was quite clever of you to use Arkanseel as a distraction. I'm impressed.
Arkanseel. After everything else, now we have to fight a high-ranking member of Ouroboros. Right after dealing with McBurn too. What a pain in the neck. But we owe it to everyone who's come to our aid to not give up, no matter what. We've come this far. There's no way we're leaving without shutting this generator down.
Oh, don't you worry your little heads over it. I don't intend to get in your way. In fact...
Oh yes, thank you. Just power down your machine. Huh? It stopped. What's this all about?
The rivalries are what I'm truly interested in. Or rather, what they'll bring about. Now that you've proven yourselves worthy participants, I have no reason to interfere. Think of it as a little apology from me to you, to make up for me bringing that hideous machine of Alberic's here.
I don't understand. What do you stand to gain from this? I know you and the Chancellor aren't exactly a united front, but... Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
It seems it's nearly reached the best part.
Okay.
It's been a while since I last saw them perform. Perhaps I'll go and watch for a spell. Until we meet again, I look forward to seeing if humanity can surpass the powers of legend.
She's just as eccentric as ever. Esoteric as ever. Yep, she could probably give Vita a real run for her money on the Wicked Witch scale. Indeed, she could, in fact, be even more formidable than the Society's previous third Anguis. We should count our blessings. Our work here is done. Right, let's get out of here and head to the rendezvous point. Sounds good. Elliot, Altina, and Sully really came through for us. I might not even need to do any grinding in the shrine where Leanne is. I'm pretty sure I saw Steladon hit a dab.
That was beautiful, Sully. Absolutely marvelous.
Everyone was just fantastic.
Ilya. Risha. We did it! I've never heard such loud cheering.
Ah, but of course. What more could a performer ask for in return than rancorous applause and beaming smiles?
Oh, right. I wonder how Reen and the others did.
You forgot all about the plan, didn't you? Honestly.
I can't say I blame her.
A perfect harmony all around. The power of music never fails to surprise me.
That makes two of us. Elliot, look!
Well, of course a doting old man would be here.
They came too.
I see.
Belle, you really just do whatever you want, don't you?
Dear me, that girl was always such a busybody. Though I suppose I am not one to talk. I thought I might have needed to give them a little help to get to Leanne, but they seem to have managed regardless.
Yes, they're quite resourceful.
Ah, Mr. Lysander. And one of those Heiwei people, was it?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
We happen to run into each other by coincidence. Just to be clear, you're not here to cause any trouble, are you?
Rest assured, we have no plans to interfere, but we don't intend to lend you our aid either. I, for one, plan to sit back and watch this land's fate unfold.
You may be a conniving little weasel, but perhaps you are right. I too am curious as to how this will end. My friendship with Leanne has lasted over the past 250 years. I would be remiss in not attending the grand finale.
Let's hope it doesn't turn into a funeral. You know, I'm hoping they're gonna do what they did with the Zephyr one, because I don't want to fight an S and an A at the same time again, because that's just going to... You know, the last 2 times we fought them, they just took up a shit ton of time. Muir's group made preparations to return to Eastern Erebonia and rendezvous with the Thunder God Matthias. Freed from the curse, Viscount Arcee temporarily joined the crew of the Courageous. Having only joined the operation to the last minute, Vita and Rosalia decided to stay in Crossbow with Lloyd and Estelle. With that settled, Rin and the others finally moved on to their real mission.
Welcome to the new Crimson Wings. It warms my heart to be able to speak with you on the bridge like this again.
I feel the same. I apologize for all the trouble I must have caused you. As you made your return aboard the Crimson Wings, your radiance was blinding, even through my mask. We both lost so much, but it seems that we've also gained much in its place.
Yes, I would agree. I can see that just by looking at Class 7.
Oh, I'm honored. Toval is very happy too. The Viscount having returned must really be a weight off of his chest. It really is a relief. I'm sure you're still not in peak condition, though. It put my mind at ease that you took a chance to rest now that you're aboard. Yes,
Yes, I think I'll take you up on that offer. Although the thought of not being able to help out with this trial does weigh heavy on my heart.
Well, don't let it. I never had any intention of letting you Arcades take over this mission in the first place. We can no doubt expect the remaining Stalwart Cavalry are awaiting our arrival at the shrine. And that's the end of this episode, so I'll thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.